West Indies tied a 3-match T20 international series, 1-1 but lost the 5-match ODI series, 1-4 with success coming only in the final match via super-over victory. The performance is a stark contrast to the 3-2 success over Pakistan in July, but the Asian side are ranked below the West Indians. Speaking to the virtual briefing on Thursday, the head coach said he saw some positive signs. With more cricket set to be played before the World Cup qualifiers, he thinks they will be in good standing.
I wouldn't say it's a setback. Obviously, losing the series is a setback. No one wants to lose a series. But you try to take the positive out of it. And I knew it was going to be a testing time, just purely on the rankings, but also possibly on the mindset. So it gives us some clear indications as to what we need to do going forward, which was really what we wanted to get from this tour. We always knew it was going to be a challenging tour. And South Africa has been playing really pretty decent cricket. So it gives us a good yardstick as to where we are and what we really need to do. So for me, it was a good testing tour. The result was disappointing because you don't want to lose a series and then by that margin as well. But we got some stuff out of it that I expected, and we need just to work on it.
The batting once again was a cause of serious concern as only Rashad Williams, who averaged 78-50 with 157 runs from 3 innings, was the only West Indian batter who averaged over 30. DeAndre Doughty with 139 runs in 5 innings was the only other who surpassed 100 runs in the series. According to the legendary fast bowler, the inconsistent performances with the bat has to do a lot from the mental side of the game.
She came up and she put her hand up. She didn't start the series, in the T20s, but got a chance in the ODIs, and in all the games she played in, she just put her hand up consistently, and that's what we're trying to get from the rest of the batters. The lack of consistency going through, a one score here or one score there is not going to help us. So she has answered that call and that question in a very positive manner, and you could say it was probably the final of the tour, the series, really based on what the work we've been doing with her coming up, and the way she took it. Because if you don't go to the middle and sort of show what can be done, then you'll always be guessing. But she has gone out and played 3 games and has a sort of 3 decent par score. So we just need to try to build on that. And that's what you want to see from the senior batters as well, as long as batters has gotten a chance. So she has gotten a chance and she has showed her worth. I think fitness-wise, her fitness levels are up there, so that is excellent. She gives us the option of wicket keeping as well. So, she has ticked a couple of boxes that we were asking questions about. So, for me, that's one of the big positives that came out of the series.
Walsh further indicated the rotation of strike continues to be a serious issue, and they will have to place more emphasis on that aspect of the game.
The other aspect of the batting, yes, it's a concern with the rotation of the strike, and it's something that we've been talking about from the get-go at the camp, but it was highlighted a lot more against South Africa in terms of just hitting the fields and not being able to find gaps and not being able to play with soft hands. We've identified that has been an ongoing discussion before the series. And that's one year I was a little bit disappointed in the series that we didn't try to show that, because we've been speaking about it, we've been practicing it, but on match day when we get out into the middle, it wasn't done. We just kept hitting the ball to the field as there was no, as we say in Jamaica, drop and run, or to sort of catch a strip beside. We just tip and run. There was not enough of that. We didn't do that to convince me that we're thinking. I think it's one game it happened when Haley Matthews was batting with Rashad. It's the only time I saw it consistently for like about 3 or 4 overs where they were actually looking to get singles because the boundaries weren't coming. That you have to do that in a 50-over game for longer periods if you're gonna challenge team or compete against teams. So yes, it's a concern. It's things we've been in discussions about, and it has to be addressed, and it will be addressed in the next camp, giving them enough time to work on it to try to get it much better.
The 10-team Women's Cricket World Cup qualifier will be held from the 21st of November to December 5 in Zimbabwe. The top 3 teams from the qualifier will progress to the 2022 Women's World Cup, set to be held in New Zealand, which will be played from March 3rd to April 14th. Australia, England, South Africa, India and New Zealand are the teams already qualified based on their rankings. For the newsroom, Akim Green.